Have you ever seen a father get punished for loving his daughter too much? I walked into my daughter's Tuesday ballet class and stopped dead in my tracks. Standing right there, in the middle of a sea of moms, was a full-grown man. He was 6'5" with a stoic expression on his face, like he didn't even know what an emotion was. He was wearing a pink wrap sweater and ballet shoes. He stood by the huge mirror between two tiny girls in pink tutus. He was doing pliés. I looked over by the door where a bunch of moms in matching Lululemon sets were gossiping like chipmunks, whispering, staring. He's been here for 20 minutes, one of them said. He's copying everything the girls do, another added. I turned to face him and watched him for a full minute. He was terrible at ballet and completely off balance, but he was trying. His daughter was next to him, watching him in awe. She was 6 years old. "Daddy, point your toes." She said it loud enough for everyone to hear. "Like this. See?" She demonstrated. He tried to copy her, but it didn't really work. I was sort of amused by the whole thing because it's not every day you see a grown man on his tippy toes. But that's when one of the moms spoke up. She walked over to the teacher and said, "Excuse me, why is there a man in this class?" The teacher shrugged her shoulders and kept playing the piano without turning to face the mom. "He's participating with his daughter." "This is a children's class," the mom argued. The teacher spoke back. "Yes, that's why he's here with his child." The mom's face was getting red. "No, it's inappropriate. It's weird. She paused, looking for the right word. "It's creepy." My heart dropped. I knew that being called the C word, creepy, was every man's biggest fear. My eyes shot over to the dad and I watched as his entire body tensed up. At this point, he had been trying his best to ignore it and keep dancing, but now it was getting harder. His daughter wasn't even listening to us. Her tiny hand just grabbed her dad's fingers as she exclaimed, "Daddy, let's do the princess twirls." They started spinning around the room, but he was way too tall for it to go smoothly. I would have laughed, but the tension in the air was thick enough to cut a knife. Another mom joined in on the kerfuffle. "I'm not comfortable with this at all. A grown man prancing around with little girls?" The dad stopped mid-spin. This was it, his breaking point. He slowly walked towards them. "I'm just here for my daughter," he announced, his tone firm and assertive. The first mom took out her earrings and crossed her arms. "Then wait outside until it's over, like a normal parent." The man looked down at the ground, and I swear I could see tears form in his eyes. "My daughter won't dance without me." His daughter nodded enthusiastically. "Daddy's my ballet buddy." The first mom pulled out her bright pink iPhone and she started filming the situation. "I'm documenting this. Creeps like you are exactly the kind of thing you see on the news." The dad's face went white. "Please don't film my daughter," the woman scoffed. "Oh, now you're worried about cameras?" She kept filming. "What kind of man wants to do ballet with 6-year-olds? That's when our ballet teacher, a 60-year-old woman who never stopped smiling, stood from her piano. "Ladies, let's step outside," she demanded in a tone I didn't recognize. No, the first mom was on a roll now. "I want an explanation. Why are you really here?" She pointed at the dad. "And don't say it's for your daughter. Tell me the truth." The dad took a deep breath. His daughter was tugging on his shirt, begging him to explain himself to these women. "Tell them about what happened to mommy." The man's shoulders dropped and he sighed. "Her mom's been missing for 5 months." The room went quiet. Even the kids stopped chattering. "She disappeared while walking home from work late at night. They never found her body." He stopped to take a breath before continuing. "My daughter doesn't understand. She thinks mommy's playing the world's longest game of hide and seek." His voice cracked a little. "She insists someone has to do all of mommy's activities with her. Because when mommy comes back, she needs to see that we kept everything exactly the same so she won't be sad. They still come back every week."